Mr. Speaker, I donated my 1 minute to Mr. Wanjala. Thank you.
Order. Under what standing order are you donating? Kimani Ichungwah. Kimani Ichungwah.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I rise to support this bill and the committee's report together with all its amendments, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, let me take this opportunity first to thank the Committee on Finance for the great work they did, especially in listening to the people of Kenya. Honorable Speaker, as I said yesterday, this committee did indeed listen to the people of Kenya. And if you go through the compendium of amendments that the committee has proposed, you will realize that they listened to Kenyans from the cost of bread, or rather the VAT that was proposed on bread, to the border sector, to the equal levies on diapers, on sanitary towels, and all the other things, Honorable Speaker, that Kenyans said might be harmful to them or would be detrimental to their well-being in terms of the cost of living, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, let me also take this opportunity to point out to Kenyans, because I know all these members have been bombarded with messages from Kenyans asking them to reject this finance bill. Honorable Speaker, I saw yesterday when it became clear and apparent that there were measures that have been taken having listened to Kenyans. A number of them started saying, please do not edit, reject. Let me tell them, we never edit bills. What we do is to propose amendments, adopt those amendments, and the consequential bill that will be passed in the committee of the whole is what then becomes the act of parliament that we have the force of law as a new operative law of the Finance Act of 2024-2025. Therefore, let me just plead with Kenyans to be patient with us, to allow us to do what they charge us to do as their elected representatives. Honorable Speaker, I say that because I know, and I know many of these members, including myself, we have suffered a lot of harassment. And I was asking the leader of minority this morning whether he has suffered the same. And he told me his phone is worse. Many of these members of parliament today, Honorable Speaker, you cannot reach them on their phones because they have blocked their phones, including WhatsApp. But this is the beauty of our democracy, Honorable Speaker. And the beauty of this democracy, Honorable Speaker, is that Kenyans express themselves and we respond to what they are saying. And in responding to what they have told us, that is why many of the amendments that you find in the committee's report that touch on the issues to do with bread, border, sanitary towels, Honorable Speaker, and I heard this morning somebody asking whether we have capacity to manufacture adequate sanitary towels and diapers in this country, Honorable Speaker. And I want to confirm to the country that we have more than adequate capacity. Honorable Speaker, if you get data from the Kenya Association of Manufacturers, Honorable Speaker, we are outstripping the daily demand, for instance, for sanitary towels. And I mentioned sanitary towels because, Honorable Speaker, I am a father to girls. Two of them who are now turning to their teenage years. One is 17, the other one is 14. And I have seen these members, someone was showing me a very derogatory message sent to him, being asked whether his wife doesn't do what, I don't know what, Honorable Speaker. And Honorable Speaker, I am saying this because if you look at the data from the Kenya Association of Manufacturers, it is clear that out of 4 established companies who are manufacturing sanitary pads, for instance, that is Interconsumer Products Limited, Promed Limited, African Cloth Limited, Sai Pharmaceutical Limited, and a 5th one coming up, Sunda Kenya Limited. The 4 companies' production output is 148 million pieces a month. Our local demand is 135 million pieces a month. Honorable Speaker, when the equal levy was introduced on sanitary pads and diapers, Kenyans spoke to the Finance Committee and said they would become expensive. And Honorable Speaker, the Finance Committee has responded by imposing both VAT and that eco-levy on finished imported products, including imported sanitary pads and diapers that are coming from countries, and I do not want to mention the countries, Honorable Speaker, whose safety, how hygienic they are, whether they meet the required health standards, we cannot ascertain, Honorable Speaker. And it is important for us as parents to be responsible citizens and parents to protect our teenage girls, our mothers, our sisters, our wives, by ensuring that the sanitary pads that they use are safe, they are secure, they are hygienic. Honorable Speaker, it is only fair also to protect our growing manufacturing industry. I watched, Honorable Speaker, when the Kenya Association of Manufacturers presented their memoranda to the Committee on Finance. And they truly pleaded with the Committee on Finance to protect our local manufacturing industry, Honorable Speaker. When then we are told, Honorable Speaker, that imposing excise duty, imposing an eco-levy, imposing VAT on imported finished products in order to protect our manufacturing industry, in order to ensure that we have jobs being created, Honorable Speaker, for the thousands of youth who today, Honorable Speaker, are being misled that the only thing that these honorable members can do is to reject this finance bill instead of fixing it, fixing what is wrong in the finance bill. Honorable Speaker, this bill had 65 clauses at inception when it came to this House. I have listened to Kenyans, Honorable Speaker, and engaged a number of them.
Order, Honorable Majority Leader. Under what standing order?
83.
Pardon?
And Speaker, according to the oxygen principle,
Under what standing order?
according to the oxygen principle, Speaker, procedural technicalities does not override substantive
Babu
justice.
Owino, order. You are here in the morning. I said, you understand a point of order. I'll allow you. Tell me which standing order is being infringed. Then I allow you. You said 83. You're out of order.
Mr. Speaker.
Go on, Majority Leader.
Honorable Speaker, thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I was asking.
Order, Babu Owino, you should know what you want to say, my son. Because you stood up and said, standing order 83. It doesn't apply. Then somebody whispers to you 91, you say 91. Go on, Majority Leader. Take your seat.
Honorable Speaker, I was asking, what is so wrong with us protecting our manufacturing sector in this country, Honorable Speaker? What is so wrong with us ensuring that we are creating jobs within our own economy instead of creating jobs in other countries, Honorable Speaker? Because when we say that we do not levy excise duty on imported finished products, whether they are finished and fully assembled borders or motorcycles, Honorable Speaker, we are creating and exporting jobs out of this country into those economies where we want to import those finished products from. Therefore, Honorable Speaker, I want to speak to the young people in the streets. The young people, Honorable Speaker, who have been mobilized in colleges and universities around our country to send members messages of rejecting this finance bill. This finance bill is about protecting yourselves as our children. It is about creating jobs for you as our children. It is about ensuring that the future of our economy is secure, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, we will only secure the economy for future generations if we make sure that we nurture the growing manufacturing sector in our economy, Honorable Speaker, vis-a-vis in exporting jobs to other countries, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, the finance, every year that we pass a finance act in this House, it has a 3- or 2-fold objective, Honorable Speaker. Top amongst them, other than revenue, is also to ensure, Honorable Speaker, that we create jobs within our economy for us to be able to expand our tax base. So that, Honorable Speaker, those of us who feel overburdened, especially the working class in this country, because we are paying taxes and very many other non-taxpayers or Kenyans who are not paying taxes are depending on us to ensure that we're able to create jobs, create more income earners who can pay taxes so that we share the burden of taxation more evenly and more fairly, Honorable Speaker. And that is part of the prime objective of this Finance Act of 2024, to ensure that we raise revenue, we protect our manufacturing sector, Honorable Speaker, we create jobs, and more importantly, Honorable Speaker, we deliver services to the people of Kenya, Honorable Speaker. I am glad, as the President said yesterday, Honorable Speaker, that the conversation in this country now has changed. We are no longer debating in this House, Honorable Speaker, these interjections, I find them unnecessary. I think Babu Owino thinks we are outside Central Police Station.
Thank you so